If you're planning on becoming a member or gifting memberships, now is the perfect time to do it, as always. I'm excited to get into this show. I'm excited to be back live. Let's go and let's get this intro rolling. Let's go!
Yeah. Stream King flexing, pressing record, no stressing. Frame tight, focus sharp, never second guessing. Live stream heat, no edit confession. Chat lit, crazier than a Shark Tank session. Lighting up the feed, living in a stream dream. Challenges supreme, making moves on the live screen. Climbing views taller than a skyscraper beam. Ruler of the web, yet a Stream King gleam. Timer set, blindfolded while the stakes peak. Spicy noodle sweat running, voice getting weak. Ice bath, cold words freeze mid-speak. Content so fire, it trends every week. Lighting up the feed, living in a stream dream. Challenges supreme, making moves on the live screen. Climbing views taller than a skyscraper beam. Ruler of the web, yet a Stream King gleam. Super chat rings, audience full of kings. Comment section buzzing, making viral wings. Challenges click, grip tighter like slings. Epic every stream, crowds flocking like spring. 24-hour grind, pulling stunts untamed. Duct tape to the wall, yet they all know my name. Enemies try to troll, but they softer than fame. This the marathon throne, and I run this game. Yeah. Skyscraper beam, ruler of the web, yet a Stream King gleam. Yeah. Super chat rings, audio and still the kings. Spicy noodle sweat, running, voice getting weak. Ice bath, cold words freeze mid-speak. Content so fire, it trends every week. 24-hour grind, pulling stunts untamed. Duct tape to the wall, yet they all know my name. Enemies try to troll, but they softer than fame. This the marathon throne, and I run this game. Yeah. 24-hour grind, pulling stunts untamed. Duct tape to the wall, yet they all know my name. Enemies try to troll, but they softer than fame. This the marathon throne, and I run this game. Yeah.
What is up, and welcome back to Danby YT Official Live. So, we are back with another stream. It's been a little while, I'm not gonna lie. Like, since the last stream, I think it's been about a week, but what a hectic week it has been. There's been so much going on in the live YouTube world. Also, quite a lot going on just personally and, personal life and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just trying to get the chat up right here on my phone at the side. So, but yeah. Pretty much, I just wanted to come live, do a little bit of a show, sit live for 2 hours, and catch up with some LCU stuff. I know a little bit of things that are going on. I've got a couple of ideas, and I'm not going to lie, I did plan this stream for yesterday, but I had a little thing that I ended up having to do, and I thought it was going to be like a 30-minute thing, 40-minute thing. lo and behold, it ends up being a 3 hour thing, and yeah, that so I had to push the stream to today, which is no problem. I was gonna go live this weekend anyway, but yeah, so this stream was gonna happen yesterday, but I've decided that I was gonna push it back to today, which is no problem really, because we're gonna be trying to get some new live streams out next week. The plan is to hopefully do a couple of in the week live streams and really start getting them going as well. Hello everybody in the chat. Nat, and hello everybody in the chat. So hope you guys are all having a great day. For some reason my live has frozen on here, so technical difficulties, of course, back first day, and we got like a tiny little technical difficulty, but no biggie. Anyway, today, what are we gonna be talking about and looking at and reacting to today? Well, one of our favorite YouTubers on this channel, Savage Live Media, has been having a lot going on in her life recently, and one of these big things was the idea of coming back to the LCU. That was something that is quite big, I'm not gonna lie, for her and everything. And a lot of people were split down the middle. We have the group of people who didn't really think it was going to happen, and then the group of people who were expecting it to happen. So we're going to go over a couple of streams today. I'm going to try to skip over anything that is sort of unrelated and really react to the things that are going to be a lot more relatable to this actual stream. So that's the plan for today's stream. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little update first on everything. So yeah, last week was pretty busy for me, hence why I didn't get around to doing the streams that I planned to do. So yeah, there's just a ton of stuff's been happening. I've been super busy. Full days of just working on multiple different things. So I've also filmed a good couple of videos. I actually filmed 2 videos yesterday and filmed 2 videos today before this stream. So we got a lot of content coming to the channel, and I've also been experimenting with something else as well, which has actually gone quite successfully, and I didn't really expect it to go this well. But I've been experimenting with clipping. So I went back to one of my old live streams, one of the older live streams. Funny enough, it was one where I was reacting to Savage and Roxy coming to troll the LCU. Hilarious stream. If you haven't watched it, go on and watch it. It's fucking hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so that was kind of like the whole thing, and I would end up clipping these streams, and oh my god. Talking about clipping takes so much longer when you're doing it manually. Finding these clips, watching this 2+ hour, I think it was 3 hour long stream at the end. So watching through this, combing through it, trying to find these clips took so much time. It took way longer than what I was expecting to, so that is kind of a little bit of why this whole thing was doing. But on the plus side, I'm going to be testing out the redirect feature on today's stream, because I have compiled all of these clips together into a little highlight video of that stream, which is about 7 minutes long, and I'm going to be doing that at, I'm going to be releasing that at about 7:30 p.m. UK time and about 2:30 p.m. New York time. That's going to be premiered, and we're going to be redirecting to that premiere as well. So I'm actually excited to test out that feature to see if it works properly, and yeah, I'm very, very excited to see how this is going to go and test out some new features on YouTube, which I've never actually tested before. So yeah, this is going to be quite an interesting stream. Yeah, I'm actually quite excited to be back and sort of dust off the microphone. I'm saying like this, I haven't been on for ages. It's been like a week, but it feels like ages. I'm not gonna lie. So today's stream, we're gonna be looking at 2 videos, 2 streams. Hopefully we can get through them both. Unfortunately, I planned this stream at a time when literally it wasn't confirmed that Savage was going back to the LCU, but now it has been confirmed, funny enough. As this stream was waiting, it's been confirmed Savage is actually back in the LCU, and she's paired up with somebody who I did not think she would be paired up with. Because Savage is on Lolcow Queens now with Tina, and put it this way, that is the most unlikely pairing I thought would be happening. I thought she'd be paired up with somebody like Your Mama, or somebody like that, who she had expressed that she likes and who she was willing to work with. But no, it was like, bam, she's on Lolcow Queens with Tina D. And yeah, if you don't know, both of them, they really, really didn't like each other. Let's just say that. They have a beef, which has been going on for a long time, but they managed to settle it down and make a show of it. And I'm actually, surprisingly, I actually think it's a good dynamic, because I did not expect it to work as well as what it has done. And genuinely, like, it's been entertaining. Like, it's been an entertaining show. So the plan is, if this stream does somewhat okay, if people enjoy the stream and enjoy everything about the stream and all that kind of stuff, the plan is to actually go ahead and have a look and react to some of that show in another stream in the future. So if you want me to go ahead and react to that show, and the dynamic between Savage Live Media and Tina D, which both I do like both of them, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Savage is great. Her show, like, on her channel, hilarious. Her and Roxy in Milkers and through her own channel, hilarious. I absolutely loved that content. It's genuinely, it was like, when I wanted to sit down and have a laugh and enjoy something, that's what I go to. Like, it was my go-to. Roxy and Savage together doing a show. It's hilarious. It works really, really well. Tina, like, for me, Tina holds a little bit of nostalgia, because I used to watch, well, I still do watch, but, you know, a big part of my introduction to YouTube and the first channels that I watched was The Angry Grandpa Show and Kid Behind a Camera. And obviously, Tina ended up being part of them videos. So, related to that, you know, having Tina as part of them videos, it was definitely cool to see that she was coming into the LCU and all of that kind of stuff when she did, for the Queen's show. So, very, very excited to do that. But yeah, we're going to watch some streams on Savage's show about basically the whole run-up to her landing on the show, because it was a very, very quick thing. It was a very, very quick decision. Not something that most people were expecting either. Like, I feel like a lot of people were really, really not expecting this, so it just kind of came out of nowhere, and that's sort of, it's history now. But Keem is so good at doing that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Keemstar is good at just pulling things together and making them work, and he definitely has a good talent for that. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and look in the chat right here. It says, "Ain't no fucking way." Mess of Tina. Yeah, that's crazy. You wouldn't think of it, would you? You wouldn't think that putting Savage and Tina on a show together would work, but it actually does. That's crazy. I'm liking it so far, so they're definitely doing a good job of it. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and watch a couple of streams right now. I'm going to pause, give my opinions, as always, and my thoughts on various different parts of the stream, and that is kind of the plan for this whole stream. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into the first one right here. And let me pull up the reaction view right here so we're all good into this. So you can see my little reaction camera up here, so I can stay here and react to this. But yeah, so as you can see, Savage and Tina ain't exactly on great terms here. This was about Savage running for LCU president. Now, they were going to pretty much do this whole thing where they would pick somebody to help run the LCU. So, Savage, funny enough, was kind of a popular choice, especially in her community. So, yeah, I think it makes it very, very interesting. But yeah, let's go ahead and have a nice little look at this right here. Of course, nice to see that they're still naming. Savage is still naming the little abomination down here. I like to call him the little abomination. But yeah, here's all of the different names down here. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this right now. Just before we do get into this, one sec, I just want to shout out Savage Live Media. Go ahead, subscribe to the channel, all of that good stuff, support the streams, as this is who we're reacting to today. So yeah. Let's go ahead and start.
Here we go, ho.
Today we are
I'm not going to go ahead and
bad bitches.
rip off the intro right here. So we're going to skip past the intro. I do love Savage's intro, though. I think it's hilarious. I think it's great. Like, genuinely, I think as well as being fun, it's genuinely, like, it's a great intro. It gets people real riled up before the show. So let's get into
Would you
the
pay
show.
me $5?
Right here with the ads, but yeah, we're about to get into the show right now, so let's
Thank you
go.
so much. All right, it's over, Pirate. You can talk now.
I swear to God, I'm gonna screen record that one day and post it. Let them see what I see.
You
Awkward silence, and you all like.
So we got Pyro up here and Savage, which is pretty cool. So let me just try and get into where they are going into this. Okay, this is a nice, interesting bit. So they did Savage basically did this whole thing with some ducks, which I think is pretty fun. I think it's pretty fun idea. So
Donate.
she created this
let me go ahead and share
virtual
this.
duck pond thing. I think it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, wait a
And a
minute.
pretty neat idea where people could actually go ahead and drop like a super chat or something, and they could name one of these virtual ducks in this pond. I think it's actually a pretty neat little thing right here, but it's quite funny because like the whole duck thing has really became something, because you had like the duck thing that started on Test, Lolcow Test with Nightmare, and him like doing his little duck things. Then you had Keemstar absolutely slating the ducks. He hates the ducks, and he's like, fuck the ducks and all of that stuff. And then you had like Roxy, who then brought it back with Savage, and like they did that whole fun thing with the ducks. And then we had obviously Roxy, who literally delivered ducks to Keemstar's house, which is crazy. I still love that stunt. I still need to do a little reaction video to that stunt itself, because I think it was really, really funny, nice and creative, and yeah, it was genuinely one of my favorite little pieces of Roxy's channel. It goes up there with a lot of the other highlights and moments from her channel.
There's one going to hatch right there. Oh, tell them what people were passing out. What we got? We got the devil ducks at the concert. Remember, I found mine I found mine in the pocket when I was washing clothes today. There's Lord Takai. There's
So there's actually a lot of different ones in here. That's quite funny. Okay.
Hector, JD, Nolan. 420.
People are asking, how do they get their name on a duck?
$10. You can either do a duck or you can do name that ugly dog.
Okay, so you can either name the duck or name the ugly motherfucker down here who still has no name at this current point in time. Baby Boogie, okay? Okay, they're going with so many different names here. But yeah, I loved... Also, one thing that I'd love to point out as well, she has 2 of these things in the background while she's doing this new Queen show. It's hilarious just seeing them back there, knowing the backstory behind it.
I looked and checked.
The Gamers Asylum, we got Pirate, we got Mary, we got who else? Savage, I guess. Again, not really knowing a lot of these other names, but yeah, definitely people. Curious Cat, I've definitely seen them in the chat before in Savage's chat. So yeah,
That ugly doll is in Raleigh right now, so it will be here Monday. It will be here Monday. I checked today. Yeah, that ugly doll. See the names up.
but yeah, we got Future Set. Everyone. That's so cool. That's such a cool concept. But yeah, let's get past this and get to the main part.
All right, where do I need to go next? What was I doing? Oh, the names. Oh, let me read the names out for the this ugly ass doll. It's $10 if you want to name this doll or vote.
Okay,
you can vote or name.
Let's actually react
the
to
names
these
are up here. Tina, Talbert.
So Tina, yeah, that just shows how much of like a rivalry they had. The fact that she named this thing Tina, and then literally come like a week later they're on a show together. That's that is genuinely crazy. We got Lady 7up in the chat. Hello everyone. Hello Lady 7up. Welcome to the stream. We just basically, for anybody new in here, including Lady 7up, pretty much this stream is just going to be, again, a bit of a chill one. I haven't been live in like 7 days, and I kind of feel bad about it, but I've been like insanely busy, back to everything, and yeah, you know how it is. Like, it was like going from busy streaming all the time to busy back to like other real life stuff, and just so much has been going on last week. But yeah, so yeah, we're just reacting to a couple of Savage's streams before she ended up coming back to the LCU, and kind of reacting to it, that whole thing as well. So yeah, it's gonna be a pretty fun stream, pretty chill stream, and yeah.
Ballsack.
These names. So we got Tina Talbert, which is a mix between Tina and Albert, I believe. So I get that's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. Then we got Ballsack. We got Ballsack, which whoever thought up that name, credit to them. That's probably that is a great name for it. It just works. It works really, really well. I understand it's okay. No, I appreciate that. Lady 7up, and I appreciate you coming in here to support as well and being in chat. I always appreciate it.
Albina Burt Stabberton Jr.
So we got quite a big name there. Albina Burt Stabberton Jr.
Baby Boogie.
I like Baby Boogie too. I think that one's a good one. For me, out of all these, I think Baby Boogie and Ballsack has to be the two names I like. Which ones are your favorite names? Put them in the chat below. I want to know what your favorite names are. They are here on screen. Like out of all these names, which one's your favorite ones to call this little abomination over here? You're welcome. So Lady 7up. But yeah, what are your like favorite names in here to call this little abomination?
St. Elmo's wants a duck. All right. Write that down. I'll write that down.
Okay. Let's...
Saint name is a fucking duck. Fucking duck. Oh my goodness. Fuck you up there next time. We promise.
Okay, let me just...
All right. So, but if you want to vote for that.
So yeah, let's just continue here. We've got Talbot, Tilly, Albie, which is the nickname for Albert. creepy Criley, which is obviously I'm guessing towards Xylem. Stabina, Roxy for some reason. That one confused me. I feel like that I missed a stream on that one, and because I never remember there being a Roxy one, so I'm a little bit confused on that one. And I'd want to know who actually put that, because yeah, we got it conveniently. It's under the actual bar underneath. Cody Thompson, Bullet Stabbertson, I think that one is, and then Savbert. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, these streams are like I love Savage's streams. They're always entertaining. And just like this little thing right here, Lady 7up said, "I like creepy Criley." Me too. I think that one's a good one as well. I'm confused on that one. Something is not right. Yeah, it's weird. Like who gonna? I wouldn't expect it. Who would put that? It's strange. The strange one there.
The little creature that's down there that's coming by mail. You can vote or give me another name for $10. So we got Tina Talbert.
So let me just go forward, because I think they are reacting to some LCU related stuff as well. So let me get these reactions up right here. So hush it aside. But yeah, these names again, some are better than others. But yeah, I think it got called Talbot in the end. I'm kind of sure of it, but I think that's what they went. I think that's what Savage went for in the end, as in like what the votes were for. So yeah, it's unskippable ads, right? Let's go.
Lady 7up tipped $10 through Super Chat.
Thank you so much to Lady 7up for tipping, or for super chatting the $10. Thank you so much. That is amazing of you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. The support on this stream. Thank you so much. And shout out to Lady 7up. Oh my god, you can heart them as well. I didn't even know that. Look, I hearted it as well. That's so cool. We're finding out new features every single day. But yeah, thank you so much, Lady 7up. Let me like it as well. Let me 1 sec. Let me just grab a little like on that. There. Cool. These are new features that I didn't even know about here. No, yeah. Thank you so much, and shout out to Lady 7up for the 10 super chat right there. But yeah, we got Roxy's in the chat as well. Happy Sunday, just got home from church, gonna listen while I get ready for my live. Yeah, what time are you going live, Roxy? Because I'm gonna be live until like 2, I think. Yeah, so I'm got like about an hour and a half, somewhere around there left. But yeah, I want to drop into your live and just see. Definitely want to come in and show my support to you in the live and all that good stuff. So yeah. So yeah. Let's continue with this. Also, Roxy, I kind of want to point this out here. So we're going over all of these, like, the names for whatever the fuck this little thing is down here. Genuinely don't know. But, like, one of the names is Roxy. I feel like I missed something on that one, because I have no idea why that is there. It just seems very, very odd. Like, me and Lady 7up were talking about it in the chat, and we were like, something seems a little bit odd with that one. So I don't even know who did that and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, thought I'd just throw that one out there. I have it set for 1:30 p.m, but maybe a few minutes late. Got home and have my mother-in-law here. Yeah, hide the pans, hide the pans, because you know how you know how it can be. Um. Uh. Yeah. Hide the pans. I'll just say that. And you know how that goes. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm saying. I have no ideas. I haven't watched any YouTube in the last 7 or 8 days. Yeah, this one was, I think, from 11 days ago, it's saying, down here. Again, maybe a little bit out, because obviously I've had this tab open for a while for this and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm a little bit behind. Like, I know about Savage going over to Queens and doing Queens with Tina D. Like, I'm surprised at that, and I'm surprised that it works. You'd think they'd be trying to tear each other apart the entire time, but that was a crazy thing that I did not see coming with this entire thing. Yes, yes, mother-in-laws. Mine drives me nuts. Hide the pans. We'll just put that. I just remember there was one time when I think like Lillian was spamming emojis in like the super chats or something, and Roxy was like, "My mother-in-law's gonna be literally washing the Teflon off my pants," and I was like, "Oh my god, crazy." But yeah, let's continue with this, and
I want y'all to just hear what she said about me today. How dare her!
This is the crazy thing that almost boggles my mind a little bit. Like, literally 7 days, less than 7 days before, like, yeah, less than 7 days before the new Queen show happened, and Savage and Savage and Tina were paired together to do Queens. They literally, like, were still beefing back and forth. Hey, if it pays the bills and she's content with being there, then I wish her the best. I've only watched the first episode, so I'm really behind. Yeah, I've like watched. I think I watched like 1 or 2 episodes, but because I find it difficult to like keep up with all the different shows, just because like there's so much going on, like day-to-day life and all that kind of stuff. So like you end up having stuff to do, so it's like difficult to keep up with all the shows, which partly is why I'm kind of excited to do these streams and stuff, because it does allow me to sit down and watch this kind of stuff a little bit more and do a stream at the same time. So I think it's kind of cool whilst I'm doing this, and whilst I can, you know, continue waiting and saving to do like the more IRL type stuff. So yeah. And yeah, like my thoughts, I'm happy for Savage that she got back on Queens, and like from what I know, it might be a temporary thing. I'm not 100% sure if it's temporary or permanent, but she obviously looks like she's enjoying doing it, and I wish her all the best for it. And yeah, Savage is doing every other week. Okay, there we go. See, Lady 7up is more up to date on all this stuff than I am. So she's doing it every other week. Okay, that's cool. And like, again, yeah, I think it is cool to see her back on there. Like, it wasn't a dynamic that I thought was going to work, but it's kind of clicking and working. So I mean, it'd definitely be fun to watch some of them streams on live, because I think that would be definitely fun to do. I couldn't watch Queens back then, like my last one, but I love Sav, so maybe I'll have a look. Yeah, definitely worth a little look. I went off Queens as well, because a certain somebody on Queens ruined ruined Queens. I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, for me, I 100% prefer Queens right now with Savage and Tina, even though I didn't expect that to happen.
She was mad as hell because Yo Mama nominated me for president over there. Tina, you've been
Yeah, see, this is what I was thinking. That's why I was thinking that, like, maybe Savage would have done a show with Yo Mama or something like that. Like, you know, somebody who she liked. Because obviously you had Gidgety and, as I like to call her, Gidgety, like, I don't know. And then you had Tina. Sorry, my words are getting muddled up now. Gidgety does the week Savage is off. I'm surprised, like, Gidgety is back in the LCU, because I know she got fired again or something. Like, she got... I'm so behind on everything. Last I heard, she was, like, off Queens, and that's why Savage came on Queens. I'll be having an open panel today, so hopefully some people will come up to help me catch up after I address some of the stuff that don't have to do with the LCU, but with my community. Yeah, that's definitely a good plan for, like, your stream today, because there's so much stuff that's gone on in the last 7 days. It's confusing, and I feel like a lot of people are confused. So it'd definitely be good to just talk over a couple of things and set some things straight, especially for your channel, Roxy, as well, because, like, yeah, I feel like you need to get back to just doing your own stuff and having fun with it. Like, that's the main thing with this whole thing, like, with, like, YouTube as well, because, like, yeah, just have fun with it. Like, that's definitely the main thing with it. And I know, like, with you, like again, one thing that I will say as well is streams with Lala and Sam, great idea. Like, bring them back into it a little bit more as well, because I love the streams with Lala. Lala's great, and Sam a great addition to the streams as well. So yeah, they're always so fun to watch, even though they keep me up until ridiculous times of the morning. They are so fun to watch. So yeah, that's fun. She's not getting paid. She's an intern. Okay. So she's there, but, like, not being paid. So okay, that's how they kind of got around it. Cool. I like how Lady 7up is just, like, updating me on all the stuff that I don't know, because that's actually really, really cool. That's why I love having chat here live, because if I was doing this as a video, I wouldn't have all these little updates to insert in here. So I think that's why I love doing these streams so much, because I get to interact with the chat, I get to react to this stuff. It's always so fun.
nominated too. What's the problem? What's the problem, girl? What's the problem? You ready to hear this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
All right, here
Well,
we
hold
go.
on. Wait. Let me finish this pizza.
let's see when we get into
Go ahead.
this.
Oh, but come on.
Always going. I think they doing this.
Okay, let me
Live beat.
just fast forward to
Ring.
when we get to this.
Thing in there to miss my
Tina.
hair.
Let me just fast forward to when we actually start watching this. I need to get some clips, like, pulled up or something like that, or timestamps, but I feel like that's going to be so time consuming.
Go in there and just a swinging. I take my shoe off, beat him. I beat him with my flip flop.
I'm guessing she's
Right,
talking about
Missy. They sitting on our shoulder like the parrots they are.
L-word.
Right? Oh, they did.
Still.
Go ahead.
Oh, ragged bitch. I bet you won't come over here and say. You want to take some digs at me too the other day, you little ragged bitch. I bet you won't come over here and say it. That's
I'm guessing she's talking about Gidgety now, because Tina's always taking digs, and she's never afraid to take a dig. Even, like, on the New Queen show, like, they're throwing stuff back and forth, like, they're having little digs at each other, but it's done in a way that is like more entertaining, and like I think yeah,
Right.
it's definitely
That's why y'all
entertaining.
cried to Keem. She can't be in my chat. They just don't want. They can't handle it. They can't handle me. Can't he handle me in the chat typing? Get the fuck out of here. You both are lame. You're lame and washed up.
Lady 7up said, I think. Yeah, Lady 7up said, I think Pyro and Val are upset that she went back to the LCU. And then Roxy said, Dan, you gotta have YouTube Premium if you're gonna be a reaction channel. You crack me up. Okay, yeah, I need. Yeah, I'm still on Brokey YouTube. Okay, like at this point, I'm still on Brokey YouTube. I still got the ads and stuff. I probably should upgrade to Premium, but I'm gonna be honest. Me being me, I'm like trying to save as much money as possible, to put like directly back in. But I suppose I need to. It's definitely something I need to do at some point, definitely. Okay, gotta get ready. See you soon. Thanks for dropping in, Roxy. It's really, really nice to see you in the chat. And yeah, I'll see you later. I'll jump into chat as well on your stream, so I'll be over there in chat. And hopefully you're all still on and everything like that. And yeah, I'll get to the chat after I've finished my stream. So yeah, thanks for dropping in.
Oh, hags. Ugly, ragged looking hags. That's what you are. But listen to this. Oh, here we go.
One for me and one for my hooker.
Yo, mama in the house. Welcome
Yo,
to
mama,
Queens.
come here. Oh, kill mama, why? Why would you put Savage for president? Are you trying to kill me over here, bro?
No, first of all, your son wanted to date her, so I thought
Your mama likes Savage though. That's the thing. Like, your mama was on test. Yeah, he was on test with Nightmare. So when they did the whole duck thing, Savage was like, yeah, I really like how your mama is and how he sort of like interacts and his energy he brings across and all that kind of stuff. So they struck up a kind of like a little behind like friendship, I suppose. So he's ended up voting for Savage for LCU president, which I still feel like isn't there time? There is still time. There has got to be like. There's still time before this gets announced, so maybe we can do a little reaction to who's actually gets that position.
the beef was squashed on that because he wanted to go out with her.
And it was not done with me, because when I got up here, I talked about her mushroom flaps, and I was pretty pissed off about it.
Oh, I didn't know that. And then they squashed.
The fuck? That's one thing I gotta say, that Tina makes me laugh because she does come out with the most random shit, and it is funny. I can't lie there. It is funny. Savage wanted to work with your mama. Yeah, no, I got that impression too. Like, I feel like Savage wanted to, like, out of everybody in the LCU, she wanted to work with him, and instead, Keem was like, nah. We're gonna throw you on with Tina D instead, and it actually somehow works. Keemstar, he must just know some next level stuff or something like that, because
the beef last night.
how he pulls off these shows, how he pulls off like putting two people together and who I genuinely didn't think this was gonna work out, because I thought they were just gonna argue the entire time, and like when you got just arguments the entire time throughout, like it doesn't work, because you don't get like any room to breathe or anything like that, because it's just literally arguments 24/7 for the streams. So I wasn't 100% like, I was like, interesting choice. I like Tina, I like Savage, but is this gonna work as a dynamic? And it ended up working, and I was like, yeah, Keemstar, he knows his shit. I've got to give it to him.
With Xylee and Savage.
Pause. Wait a minute. Tina, what the hell are you talking about? A mushroom flap? Bitch, your whole face looked like a mushroom flap. Shut the fuck up.
No,
Shut up.
Lady 7 Up says, I wonder how long it's going to last between Tina and Savage. Yeah. I don't know, because, like, it's working right now, but I do get what you're saying, like, to the point where if they had a falling out that was big, it could really, like, it's whether it would be big enough to affect the show, or whether they can, like, still have showmanship to the point where they can deal with it on the show and fight on the show, but then, like, behind the scenes, they can sort shit out to the point where it's not gonna, like, disrupt the show or anything like that. So it'd be interesting to see, because I'm definitely in that same boat where I'm, like, thinking, how long will this work out? But yeah, if it's every other week, that might help it.
Thank you, Future.
Looking like you look, acting like you act.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Future. You know what's ironic? That stream where Albert and Savage hooked up, Gidget was losing her mind saying Tina was in the hospital.
They have a long past, yeah. It's crazy because, like, I know a bit more of the surface level stuff, but I don't know, like, the deep past that they have. Like, I've heard that they have a long past and that they go back, like, years and years and years, but I've never really known about it, if that makes sense. So yeah, maybe you might know, like, Lady 7 Up, maybe you might know more than me on this, and you might have a bit more of an idea of how this could go just based on, like, the past, and, like, because I know that they don't like each other. I know that they've had beef and that it's been long, but I don't know all the specifics of that.
Tina's own son said, no, she's not. I know. They all lie. They're all going to hell for lying. You better hope the rapture don't come, because none of you bitches are going. None of you. I'll be looking down at you, because I'll be like, see you later. You lying hoes. God.
Well, at least Tina got a tie-dye shirt on, so you can't tell it's dirty.
I am also, like, I wonder what Savage's community thinks of, because I know, like, some, obviously, like, there's been an outpour of support on Queens from the Pirates, but, like, obviously, like, they've been, like, Tina and Savage have been enemies for a long time, so part of me does wonder, like, how are the Pirates gonna react to this as well? Like, part of me does think about that and how they feel about all of that stuff as well.
Ugh, nasty bitch. Talking about me. How dare you? Ain't seen shit nowhere. Tina, you weren't even there. You left. So shut the fuck up. Talking about something you don't know nothing about, bitch. God, why are you so worried about my fucking snatch all the time? You the only one that keeps saying something about my damn snatch. You want to lick it, bitch?
See, like, they are genuinely rivaling, like, yeah, with, like, some drama is to an extent manufactured. You can tell this is real. Like, you can tell that they really, really, like, don't like each other. This is not, like, some manufactured stuff for views or likes and all of that kind of stuff. You can tell this is real. Like, just from Savage's reactions to some of this stuff, like, you can tell it goes back. I think if they can keep the past in the past, they'll be fine. Yeah, I think it's definitely, yeah, like, if they can move forward from it, then yeah, I think yeah, definitely agree with that one. She's talking about Fat Camp. Oh, okay, yeah, so that whole situation in Fat Camp. Okay, yeah. Which we still don't have confirmation on, I don't think. Like, I think it ended in a way that, like, if I'm right, again, not 100% on this, but I'm assuming some people think that, like, Savage did it, and then some people are saying that she didn't do it. And it's almost like one person's word against another. And then I think she got removed from Milkers for, I want to say it was a different reason, and not that specific reason. But yeah, I can't remember there ever being like a definitive, like, it happened or it didn't happen. If that makes sense. But yeah, let's continue.
Let's do, ho.
Does she have a unibrow though?
Only one talking about it. Shut up. Looking like, I don't know what the fuck you look like, whore. Tina, you look like a...
Mike said it was not true. Yeah, I think Roxy also said it wasn't true as well. So it was like Mike and Roxy, yeah, and again, like, they were there, so it's like, you know, so, yeah, but again, it's the same thing. If you have things like that thrown out about you, people are gonna take it and run with it either way. So it's like, yeah, it's a strange situation.
Oh, I don't even know what you... I don't even got a... Nothing is coming to my mind right now what you look like. It's that bad.
She got removed for saying go IRL. Yeah, I was thinking something along those lines as well. Like, that she was... Yeah, it was like a whole different reason. Because, like, some people... I remember, like, some people saying, oh, she got kicked from the LCU for that. But it wasn't ever confirmed, and, you know, Mike said it didn't happen, so it was a whole different reason.
You are... Ugh.
You know what she look like right there? She look like, what's that? Hold on.
Thank you, Luna
What's
Ray.
that lives in a tower in London?
Let me try and fast forward to...
She's
And they squashed the beef
All right, here we go.
Okay, let's go.
because he wanted to go out with her.
And it was not done with me because when I got up here, I talked about her mushroom flaps and I was pretty pissed off about it.
Oh, I didn't know that. And then they squashed the beef last night with Xylee and
No.
Savage. Keemstar squashed the beef last night on
No.
Rewind. Yeah.
Oh, he asked if he could.
No. Your mama, you got it wrong, bro. You got it wrong. She do...
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm by some of these names, Creepy Criley, there's definitely still gonna be beef going on, between Xylee and Savage. Yeah.
You look like Pumbaa. That's it, Pumbaa.
Hakuna Matata. Okay, we need a little Pumbaa with Tina's face on it trotting across the screen every time you get a super chat.
The things that Savage comes out with in these streams and Pirate, they're too funny.
JD, yes. You Pumbaa looking bitch. That bitch look just like Pumbaa. Oh my God. Instead of tuna, it's Pumbaa. Here we...
Lady 7 Up says Xylee don't like anybody. Yeah. I get that feeling. Like, okay, I'm kind of familiar with Xylee. Not to a point where I know everything, the backstory and all that kind of stuff. But I know she was on Rewind with Billy the Fridge, and they did that whole show. And I did actually watch Rewind a little bit. Like, I think it was like at 4 a.m. I think it was like 4 to 6 a.m. in the UK. So that time slot was awful for me. But it was like, if I was up late night one night and I ran really, really late and I was editing something or whatever, and Rewind was on, I'd click it and watch it. I'd give it a watch. And mainly because, like, Billy, like, just for, like, Billy's personality. Because, like, over Fat Camp as well, like, I got to like Billy's personality a lot more and, like, get to know Billy a little bit more. Because I didn't really know much about Billy the Fridge. Like, I knew he was one of the OG YouTubers, like, part of that, but I didn't know a lot about him. So, like, that whole thing with Fat Camp definitely gave me a little bit more clarity on that. But yeah, with Xylee, I don't know. With Xylee, I've always had a little bit of like an off feeling, and I don't know what it is, because I don't really know her like a ton, but there's always been a little bit of an off feeling. Like she's always seems to have problems with. She always seems to have problems with everybody, and yeah, and with recently how Rewind got recast as well, because they ended up getting Zay Zooted on Rewind, which is actually quite a good decision, actually. I think, like, I haven't watched any of the new Rewind, but Zay did work well on Nerds, and she's definitely professional about all that stuff, and professional at running a show, because obviously, like, again, for those who didn't know, I actually came up on Nerds a couple of times, and so I ended up talking with Zay, and we ended up, basically, I came on the show, gave my opinion on a couple of things, and all of that kind of stuff. I think I was, like, on the show, like, a handful of times, like, nothing, like, crazy, but, yeah. So, I definitely think she'll do well on Rewind, with, like, running a show and all of that kind of stuff, so definitely think that could be done. And yeah, I like Billy. Yeah, Billy is great. After Fat Camp and stuff, when I got to know him a little bit more, yeah, I like Billy the Fridge. I like him as a YouTuber creator. So yeah. So yeah, let's continue with
Here you go.
this.
No. I'm gonna get that straight right now. Ain't nobody made no peace with nobody. Okay, I was asked to like just let it go and ease up or what the fuck ever. But you know, and the only thing I told Keem, I can show you the fucking DMs. All I said was, I'll think about it, and I've thought about it, and no, no, not after all that bitch did to me. Fuck her.
Wait. One sec. What the fuck was that? Oh my god. Okay. A screw just fell out of my shelf right here. For this shit, like, probably too small to catch on the camera, but this shit just fell, I assume, from here. My room is falling apart, right? My room is falling apart on the stream. Shit. Room is falling apart. That's why I don't have YouTube Premium. That's why, yeah. See, we can't even get the shelving unit to hold a screw right here without it falling apart. It's we've got Tom in the chat right here. Hi Dan, it's good to see you live again. Nice to see you in here again, Tom. Again. You came in at a very, very interesting moment. My room is starting to fall apart on the street. I swear, it's not a set. It's not a set. It's my actual room. I actually live in here, and it's falling apart. Please help me, guys. Please help me. But yeah, today we're just reacting a little bit to a YouTuber called Savage, and yeah, Savage is I gotta like Savage. She's funny. And she's great. She did a show with Roxy and the LCU called Milkers, and there's a whole thing. There's a whole backstory behind it. Laugh my ass off. We even got Lady 7 Up laughing at this. Like, my room is falling apart. I'm 23 and I'm going through a midlife crisis here. Okay, Tom said, give it a year, you'll have a green screen and everything. Yeah, hopefully we'll have something a little more substantial in a year from now. Honestly, my goal would be to do more IRL streams, because that's kind of the stuff that I like more. I enjoy the IRL format, like taking you guys out and doing something. And the plan is to try and put some money together to like rent an Airbnb or something, and like do a week's worth of shows in that Airbnb, just to have like a different location and have a lot more freedom to just do whatever. I think that would be like fun. And also like eventually I would like to have like get the equipment and get things like good to where we can go out and about, where we can hit the streets and create some good content and do some new things on the channel, which I always enjoy. But yeah, let's continue giving this a watch. Let's see if there's any new stuff going on. Yeah, so Savage and Tina do not like each other. We've got Tina D right here, who is literally huge part of the Angry Grandpa show, and like Michael and Kid McCamera, all that kind of stuff. So these two really don't like each other, and for some reason Keemstar threw them on a show together, and it actually works. So that's kind of crazy. Let's go back and let's
Fuck
continue
her.
watching this a little bit more.
Fuck that hoe. Fuck that bitch. And
Please
fuck this
hoe.
cow too, because she wants to talk about me today. I can't be laying my swords down if this bitch is this two-tooth bitch is still gonna run her mouth.
As you can tell, they really don't like each other.
Let's make that clear right now. I ain't doing it.
Also, I've got to just point out here, every time, I think it's like every time there's a member, she has Keemstar doing the splits up here. Just want to point that out. No context or anything.
Why
but-
I gotta
Somebody
be
get him.
quiet?
Right, let's have let's fast forward a little bit and get some more stuff, because I feel like there is more to this. And okay, maybe I just need to fast forward a little bit, because we do have 2 of these streams, and I will try and get through them within this. We've already gone an hour into the show, which is kind of crazy, but time is flying with this stuff. But yeah, see what they're on
Savage
about now.
squash the beef, just like Romeo and Juliet did, you know, with the families. One got married and then
Montague.
everybody came together. And yeah, exactly. So thank you very much for your time, and that was my decision. So
Thank you for coming up. We appreciate that. That was very nice.
I did Keem a favor, and I knew it would make Tina mad.
See, there's always method to Savage. She always does stuff for a reason, whether that's to make Tina pissed off or mad. There's always a reason behind it.
And look how mad she is. That's the only reason I went over there and done that shit. Because I won. I won again. I win. You lose, Tina. I win. You lose. I win. You lose every time. And she know it. She know it.
The funny thing is as well is that the fact that these two are on a show together, Tina D and Savage are on a show together, and just the fact that like they're getting along to do a show enough together. Sorry, they're getting along enough to do a show together, but at the same time, they're still taking little digs at each other to a point where it's funny, but where it's like not too crazy and not too serious. And like, I think that's one of the things that they need to like. That at the moment they've got good, but like if it gets too crazy and out of hand, and like there's behind the scenes problems and things get a little too crazy, I think that could cause issues for the show. But as of right now, like I know they've only done a couple of shows together, and we will actually watch a couple of these shows because I think they got Kid Behind the Camera, YouTube OG. They got him to literally wear an adult-sized diaper and pour flour on himself. The fact that they got him to do this for a stream, that shit's gonna be funny and entertaining. So we're gonna definitely watch. We're definitely gonna watch that. I don't think Savage and that can now that she's back on the LCU. Yeah, like I think they have a bit of an agreement. I think Keem and Savage have a little bit of an agreement that they're not gonna do any like Like, she's not going to take things IRL, she's not going to take things too far, but she can still push the line, which is what makes it entertaining. Like, obviously, that's one of the main things that makes Savage entertaining. She's always pushing that line, she's always pushing it, and always, like, she's always getting close to the line, but, like, she does overstep it sometimes, and that is what has gotten her into trouble before now. But, yeah, I think as long as she knows where the line is, and as long as Keem sort of knows where that is, and they're on the same page with that, I think they could really, really make a good show out of this, and stuff. But yeah, I'm definitely down to give it a little watch and a react to, because not in the next stream, but I think the stream after that I might do, because I want to cover Wings of Redemption leaving the LCU in the next stream, because that was another big thing that happened, so I want to cover that as well. So that's kind of the plan. It's kind of the plan with this. See, I planned these streams in advance, and you know, this one was I was supposed to cover the Wings stuff today, and I was supposed to cover the Savage stuff yesterday, but there was just so much stuff happening. Like, I said this a little bit earlier on in the stream, but I had something that I had to do, and I had planned. It was supposed to take 30 minutes, 40 minutes. It ended up taking over 3 hours. So, that's kind of why this stream got a little bit delayed to today, but it's like, what we're gonna do. I just watched his video while he left. Oh, he uploaded a video on his channel. Okay. Yeah, definitely let me know about that one, because if Wings has uploaded a video to his channel about it, then I will definitely I'll definitely react to that on the stream as well, because I've got the last stream that he did. So he did his last stream with Billy the Fridge on LolCal Live, because Boogie was off gallivanting around in Disneyland. Basically, Boogie had fucked off to Disney, and Wings was kind of left to put on a show himself with Billy the Fridge, which I think is a good pairing, actually. I think Wings and Billy would actually make a fun show. But yeah, they ended up doing that show, and that was the last show that he did for LolCal Live, and we then found out he quit. I don't know whether he quit at the end of the live, or whether it was like a Discord thing, or whether he like just basically said he quit that night or something like that. But yeah, if Lady7up, let me know if Wings of Redemption has dropped a video on his channel. Definitely let me know, because I will add that to things to react to. So.
Just to piss her off, and look how it was happening.
Hey, you know what?
Why the fuck would I want my son with somebody who's been rode hard and put up with a fucking old ass woman with flaps? I mean,
So it turns out that the E-Date thing actually did get to Tina then. Because I didn't think... see, again, I'm literally watching this fresh off. Like, I've not watched this stream before, so... which is kind of rare. I usually do watch the streams beforehand, just to give myself a little bit of extra context, but I had to go in this blind, because there's like literally 5-6 hours worth of content here that I wanted to get through on the stream. But it looks like it's going to be difficult to do that, but we'll see how we get on. He did. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'll add that to the list, and I'll make a mental note to add that so I can react to it.
Wait a minute. Rode hard and put up wet. I've been married for 27 years. It's the only man I've fucked in 27 years. What do you mean?
Yeah, I was going to say, Savage has literally been married for 27 years. That's a serious amount of time to spend with somebody. Like, put that into my perspective. I've been with my girlfriend for 6 years. So 27 is like, that's like years over when I was born. Crazy.
What the hell was that? You burping?
Me burping.
In
That
my
was good.
ear? You nasty whore.
I love the dynamic on Savage's channel and show. I do also wonder, like, is she able to carry on with her shows on her channel? Lady 7 said, I've been married 45 years. Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. That is a long time. That is... Congratulations, first of all, because being married to somebody for 45 years... Congratulations. That is an achievement. Look, we got we got Lady 7 Up flexing the 45-year marriage in the chat. No. Congratulations. That is crazy. And that's something that I can only wish for in my future. But, you know, maybe in the future I can make a little something happen, but yeah, that is the goal. Thank you. He is my best friend. Yeah, that's a crazy thing. Like, and that's something that I like figured out with my current girlfriend right here, Nat, who is in the chat and is a moderator on this channel. Like, we are like literally, like, yes, we're in a relationship and have been in a relationship for 6 years, but we are like best friends at the same time. Like, that, yeah, it's crazy. Like, because that does resonate. That definitely does resonate. So maybe that's when you find out who is the one for you, and she definitely is. That's when you find out. But yeah, let's continue.
I've been rode hard and put up wet. Where?
Sorry, 45 years is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. 45 years is. What's the maths on that? Like 45, like that's almost double my age. That's crazy. Like almost double the age of me, the time I've been on this earth. Yeah.
The only thing Luke rode hard and put up with is that fucking trailer wall, bitch.
I know that's right. Good.
Ooh,
God.
that above you that's pointing at you from above.
Bitch, my couch don't look like yours. Look at that couch back there. Bitch, don't come talk to me unless you clean your fucking house.
They're comparing couches now. That's... I can't with Savage. She's great.
You don't know nothing about me.
Fucking a chicken sitting over there behind her.
I'm 64. Okay. That's cool. Still a good chunk of time though. Like, it's still I mean, like, you're 64, that's a good chunk of your life as well. So yeah, that's still crazy numbers.
Dr. Wafer says the witch is trying to sue King, by the way. She contacted Lynx. Oh, she need to be worrying about other things. I ain't big ass stupid.
Is that a bucket of chicken sitting behind her?
To do a message ahead of time.
Shit.
The captain.
My thing timed out. Now I gotta go find it. Damn it.
So yeah, let's fast forward a little bit, see if we can get into a little bit of a later conversation here, because I am just aware that the time is going. So let me... This is a fun thing that we can do on this channel. Let's go to a random timestamp and click on it and just see what happens. Okay, hey, we got Billy the Fridge on here. Okay, this is gonna be good. And Rastov, which, you know what, I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit of a funny story about a time when I went up on Milkers with Savage, and Roxy. And something that they called me. Oh, pirate. Yeah, pirate's funny. Okay, let's go a little bit back to when they're talking about this. But yeah. So let me tell you this story. So first of all, the first show that I went on in the LCU, I hopped up on Nerds because I love like Star Wars. I love like my films and my movies and my TV shows and all of that kind of stuff. So I thought, you know what? And I asked in the main chat, I was like, okay, what shows, like, what are good shows in here? I need to watch some good shows in here. And one of them was Nerds. I think the other one was like Milkers and Queens and Live and a couple of other ones. But obviously I already knew Live because of Boogie and Wings and Keem. But yeah. So I ended up going up on Nerds, and after a while the dynamic changed and they got Buff, I think, in, and they changed the dynamic. They kicked a couple of people off, and it changed the dynamic of the show. So I was like, okay, what can I do next? What's another show? Milkers. Let's see what this is all about. So I watched Milkers, and it was Savage and Roxy. I think at the time, they had Psycho Mom in at one point, and I think she was just coming off the Milkers stage or whatever. And I was like, the dynamic between Roxy and Savage is great. I love the dynamic, and they entertaining as shit. So I ended up talking to Roxy, and around the whole time of the Chucky incident with her, and so pretty much talking to Roxy, and she has this whole like fear of Chucky, and like I can relate to her, different thing but same understanding of how she feels and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, we ended up relating on that, and then we ended up talking, and I was like, okay, you know what, one day I was like, you know what, fuck it, can I come up on the show? And she was like, yeah, of course, come up anytime you want, like really, really welcoming and all of that kind of stuff. So we came up on the show. First time I came up on the show, and we're talking, and out of nowhere she goes, I think her or Savage, I can't remember which one said it. I think Roxy said it to Savage that I look like Mini Rastov. And I just remember dying because like Rastov was kind of new to the thing, but it was hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. So just a little extra story on how I got called Mini Rastov on Local Milkers. Oh, we still
on.
Okay.
Why ain't her camera on? Do I need to rewind, Pepper Juice?
Okay, so we got Billy the Fridge, we got Rastov, we got Keemstar, and I'm not 100% sure who this is by the profile picture. Let's have a
They
little
fighting again. Let me rewind just a little bit so I don't get in trouble.
Okay.
And receipts of what I'm doing.
Here we go.
Because I don't have to.
Laughing my ass off. Yeah, it was a hilarious story. They called me Mini Rastov. They said I look like Rastov, and at the time, Rastov was kind of new to the LCU and like new to being on camera and stuff like that at that current time. But yeah, I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
Time to think of what I'm doing. Everything I
it's Siley.
do is trying to make this
thanks
better.
for that update, Lady Sam.
Well, two things. One, my point in saying that is telling you
Why ain't she
how
on
much I
camera?
actually do
Get on
care about
camera,
you, and I
bitch.
don't fucking hate you.
I love that. I love just the little commentary. She's like, "Get on camera, bitch." Savage is a mate. I love Savage. She's great. She's great.
Yeah.
All right. And two, you should also know I must really like you because I also don't have the receipts on everything either.
Yeah.
I didn't keep tabs.
Xylee saying that she likes somebody? I don't know what's going on here, what the context is, but this is interesting.
Keep receipts.
The
I don't
issue-
have clips hidden in a fucking hard drive.
The issue isn't whether or not we like each other. It's how we get over the parts about each other that cripple us and keep us
Has Billy the Fridge got a Labubu hanging off his microphone? I just realized that right now. He really does. He's keeping up with the trends. He's got a Labubu hanging off his microphone arm. That's great.
Like everything's okay when it's not, right? That's the
Can I just
core
say?
issue.
Can I just say?
I must say, after Fat Camp, I did go back and I did listen to some of Billy the Fridge's music. The guy can make music. I'm not gonna lie. It is older music, I think, because I think he does still make music. But I did watch, I watched a couple of his songs, and I have a couple of favorites. I'm not gonna lie. I like Just a Bill. Just a Bill is a great song. He's Workaholic's good as well. I like that one. And then he also did like a Batman song as well. That was also like a fun one as well. But yeah, them 3 songs, like they're actually good. Like Billy's good at the whole music thing, and yeah, that whole thing's crazy. I like his videos. Yeah, I need to get onto that a bit more, because I like Billy in the LCU, and I like his his whole personality. Like, it's fun, and he's been fun on Rewind, and especially at Fight Camp as well. Like, he's great. I need to check out some of them videos. I need some recommendations. Lady 7up, after this stream, DM me some recommendations of your favorite Billy the Fridge videos. I've got to get on that and watch some at some point.
Pepper Juice, how far do I need to go back?
Team building, and I wanted to set up the 3-headed snake versus Yo Mama, and even that got shot down. Like, sometimes
Okay, because the optics on that, Keem. Come on.
Okay, well,
took it as a W.
This is LCU optics.
Thank you,
aren't that
Charm
important.
City.
Look,
we are 6 away
just
from the deleted
need
live stream.
Also, like, all I remember is like, so there's this YouTuber who covers Lolcow Live, and Keemstar had like this whole 4th of July party at his house, and a bunch of the hosts were invited, and one of them was Xylee. And there's this YouTuber that covers like Lolcow Live and the LCU called Lebrowski, and I just remember watching, like, because I was like, I don't have the full time to go over every single stream and everything like that. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to watch like a bit of a shorter version, 20-30 minute video. Bam, you get the whole point of it. One of the things that Lebrowski said about Xylee was the screaming, the voice. It was a lot of people didn't like it, and it became quite annoying to the chat and people watching. I do remember that about her and that whole event.
Of me acting a fool.
Okay.
Yeah, bring Becky back.
No, she's banned.
That's how you know things are going
I know.
really well.
I know. It was a joke. It was a joke. Ha 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 ha.
It'll be a joke.
How far do I need to go back?
Sure is not.
Look, Savage is doing the exact same thing I'm doing right now, where she's like trying to find out what the best parts are of this, and like try and pick up on the best parts. She's doing the exact same thing I'm doing right now on the stream. So yeah, Ladies on Up says her screaming is terrible. Oh my god, yeah, it's like that's the type of thing that you think could give you a headache just from watching it. Like, you end up getting like a migraine or like some headache or some shit like that just from being exposed to that. I'm surprised that everybody didn't have like raging migraines after them shoot days.
Bull.
That was my exact fucking answer.
Oh, here we go.
And what is that worth in the long run if we're not happy? We're fucked. And what can I do? I'm doing it. Every day I'm doing it, trying to make things better. And the fact that, I'm not here keeping tabs and receipts of what I'm doing is because I don't have time to think of what I'm doing. Everything I do is trying to make this better.
Okay, so this is quite interesting. I'm not 100% sure on the context of this, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is the whole thing. Yeah, like, besides Xylee, like, I get the impression she doesn't like. She did like Billy, but then, like, they fell out or had some, like, argument or something, and that ended Rewind.
Well, two things.
Which is crazy, because Rewind's, like, one of the most original, like, shows of, like, the original hosts and everything.
One, my point in saying that is telling you how much I actually do care about you, and I don't fucking hate you.
Yeah.
All right. And two, you should also know I must really like you because I also don't have the receipts on everything either.
Yeah,
I didn't keep tabs. I didn't keep receipts.
The issue.
Y'all know what? I wonder when Xylee is going to find out that Billy really don't like you and he just wants to do balls with Rastov.
That is crazy. Savage saying that is like, because I think literally after this happened, like, a couple of days after this stream, Billy and Xylee literally Rewind was recast. So that's crazy. That's
happier over there because Xylee, you're miserable. You're miserable. You're a miserable hag. Oh hell, we are.
This is where they were not getting along, and Billy was walking on eggshells around her. Yeah, you can. I don't know, like, yeah, you can kind of see that, like, definitely with this. But yeah, this was like the beginning of the end of that original
Five
Rewind
away.
cast.
Oh God. Thank you, Ima. Thank you, Ima. Oh God. No, a 5 away, pirate.
Uh-oh.
Oh God.
Clips hidden in a fucking hard drive.
Pirate, if you don't know, Rewind is imploding. Just let you know. They've lost their shit last night.
Cripple us and keep.
Okay, so this was like the start of the implosion of the Rewind show, which
us acting like everything's okay when it's not, right? That's the core issue.
Can I just say, I tried to do some team building, and I wanted to set up the 3-headed snake versus Yo Mama, and even that got shot down.
Wow.
Like, sometimes
Okay, because the optics
They
on that
scared.
team. Come on.
Okay.
I can tell you why it got shut down, Keem. He got shut down because these 3 mofos right here are scared. They don't even want to go 3 versus 1 with Yo Mama because they know they're going to get owned.
you can tell who Savage is rooting for here with Yo Mama.
They're going to get owned. These 3 punks punk the fuck out. Thank you, JD. Let's go. Oh, Lord. We got 4 more. Oh, God.
So, I think what we're going to do is, because I'm pretty sure this is just kind of like the documentation of like the starting of the downfall of Rewind. And we got about half an hour left of the stream. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and check out the second video right here, which is talking about, I believe this is the day after. Yeah, 10 days, 11 days. So this is the day after from a stream. And this one is the LCU got shook. So this is kind of where I believe we're on this point now where things are starting to shake up in the LCU, and because we got to a certain point where Keem made some big changes, aka recasting Rewind, moving hosts around. He made some real big changes at the end of September and beginning of October. So he made some pretty big changes with that. So yeah, let's go ahead and have a little look at this. Right. Oh my god, we got. So this is when she actually bought the little fucking thing.
Pretty in her feelings. Oh, she mad. She mad. She mad. She mad. Don't care. Cry harder, bitch.
I think this is when Savage was taking, as us British people like to say, taking the piss out of Xylee because of the whole recast of Rewind. And yeah, I think that's I think this is where we're at in the story right here.
If I hit my goal, I'm going to show y'all this doll I got. I need to know who's...
Oh yeah, she got 2 dolls. So she's got I think they ended up calling it Talbot, the one at the back right there with the sunglasses and huge armpits that look like jungles. That one right there, or like, yeah, it looks like it's got like afros underneath the armpits. It's crazy. So, and the glasses with no hair on the head. Whoever made these, and again, how Savage found these things purchasable online. Crazy. Like, who sat down and thought, I'm gonna make this? And they pitched this, they designed it, they got it produced, a factory actually made these things. How? I'm baffled that these exist.
Sent me this other doll. Speaking of the doll, he has arrived.
Okay, so she's got 2 of these. One of them, I believe, was supposed to be Xylee. And then this one was supposed to be Albert. Or Elbird, as Keemstar likes to call him.
I want y'all to look at this hideous thing. And the votes were in. Look at this thing.
That is probably one of the most ugliest things I have ever seen. Not even to roast, but how does somebody even come up with making this thing? How do you sit down and take hours out of your time and design and produce this thing? It's fucking terrifying. I'm not gonna even lie. If I woke up at 3 a.m. and this thing was at the bottom of my bed, I would shit bricks. I'm not even gonna lie. That is terrifying.
Let me take the sunglasses off.
That is fucking terrifying. The fact it comes with sunglasses too.
So, let me put them on top of his head. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the arm hair.
What is she bought? What is she? What has she bought with this?
Oh my God. Look at it. Oh my God. It's been birthed. Y'all.
Came from the depths of the internet.
We have a name. The votes came in.
Okay,
Guess what its name is? This is what its name is. Just saying. Its name is Talbert.
Oh, this cracks me up so much. This makes me laugh so much because the fact she took the time to have a whole vote to name this, as I like to call it, the little abomination. This is hilarious. I'm not even gonna lie.
Shell rocks. Starstruck emoji. Super chatted $20. Xylee Reapered herself. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Big old dummy.
Thank you, Shell Ross. I appreciate it. I appreciate all y'all. Thank y'all so much.
This is why I love Savage Live Media's content. This right here, the creativity and the humor. This is why I love Savage Live Media content. The content is great. The content is high. The bar is high for this.
Much for real, coming in and showing out, showing up and showing out, honey. But yeah, Talbert has been birthed, and I'm the mama. I'm the mama of Talbert. It's official. There he is. God knows, look at him arms. Jesus. Woo, Lord.
That is crazy. They've literally just got some like synthetic hair or something and glued it to the underarms.
Ooh, Lord.
Is this like a stretch thing? Is like a stretch, like, you know, you used to get like them stretch Armstrongs. Is it like that kind of thing? I have a feeling it's kind of like that kind of thing.
Look at that shit. Talbert, where the baby oil? Just look at it. Oh my God. This thing scared the hell out of my granddaughter. It scared the shit.
I'm not surprised. I'm not at all. I'm not in the slightest surprised that thing right there scared your granddaughter. It's terrifying. If that thing came at the end of my bed, if that thing popped up at the end of my bed at 3 a.m., again, I would be shitting bricks. I'd fall off the bed. Like, that shit would be terrifying. It's literally the stuff of nightmares.
But I want to know. All right, he gonna sit right there, like I said. He gonna sit right there. Look at it. But somebody, I went to the post office. Hey, Teresa, how you doing, baby? Hey, JD. Hey, Pickles. Hey, what, the Israel? Who the hell sent me another one? Somebody
She got sent another one? Somebody sent her another one of them thing? First of all, how did they find it? How did they find these things online? Is my first question. Number two, the fact that somebody sent her one of these things, it's hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
Who did it? I need to know who did it. Who did it? Because I went and picked this little bastard up today, and I had 2 of them. I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't order but one. I did not order but one. I didn't order but one.
We need to, at least on this stream, we need to see the other one.
I tell you what, when we get to the 10, if I get 10 out of 20,
Okay, she's doing her goal to reveal the second one, which I will definitely show on the stream.
Look.
Absolutely.
Look. I ain't gonna show you its face.
See, this one, I have a little bit. I watched some of this stream. I think I watched the entire thing. Again, this is like one of my Savage Live Media 2 a.m. watches, because she obviously goes live at like 2 a.m. my time in the UK. So this was like a 2 a.m. Savage Live Media is on. Let's go ahead and watch it. Like, it's funny. And then I'm sitting here dying, like, like laughing so hard at 2 a.m. to these abominations.
But I'm gonna show you this.
These little.
Y'all get a sneak peek. Look at that. This.
This is why I think it is supposed to be Xylee.
Oh, let me show you.
I think it's supposed to be Xylee.
Look. It's got a shirt on. It's got a shirt. You wouldn't believe what this shirt said. I need to know who did this. I
think it's Xylee. Although, like, the shirt? Is that... Okay, this is kind of throwing me off. Is it Xylee now? It's gotta be Xylee. It's gotta be Xylee.
Real, who did this? Somebody get my email, because y'all deserve something. Thank you. Because I about died. What's up, Curious? What's up, Troll? Oh, my God. Y'all won't... Y'all are messed up for that one. Oh, my God. But we are celebrating tonight. I done had one, and here's number 2. This all like...
So, for the context, this is when the whole LCU meltdown thing happened. Keem literally went on. He was like, Rewind, no more. We're getting a whole new recast for Rewind. He was like, okay, we're doing this now. So Rewind gets a recast. That is the whole thing with that whole thing. So they were like, we're gonna recast Rewind. And then they started moving hosts around in the LCU. Yeah.
I gotta be.
Keem did a lot.
But I'm here with y'all.
He shook this.
Yes,
he shook it all
one
up.
uglier. Yes, I swear to God. And it's got a shirt on, and it's got the writings on it. It's got some writings on it, so I know exactly who it's for. It's somebody in the LCU. Look at this. Fuck your feelings. That's what I say tonight. Fuck your feelings. I went and got Joe's shirt. Fuck your feelings tonight, bitch. I don't care. Don't care. Cry harder. Don't care. Oh, well, too bad. So sad. Who cares? I don't know, Biggie Smiles. I don't know, bro. I don't know where she at. She is, I don't know. Ain't heard from, well, I'm just like, whatever. I ain't do nothing.
Okay, let's have a little look and see.
I guess it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is.
Okay, we got a little update.
Who's the other one supposed to be?
Okay, we have a little update here, so I'm gonna let this play through. But yeah, got a little update here, for the peeps, for all of you, where I saw this come into frame.
She secretly
So let's have a
loves
little
me.
look.
She does. I tell you what I'm gonna do to make I'm gonna juice it up a little bit. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put him here. I ain't gonna turn it around though. I ain't gonna turn it around. Cause y'all will see the back of it. Cause the front is the best. Okay? Now, sit up there, bitch. Sit your ass up. Don't be falling over either. Don't be falling over, hey.
Okay, so we're getting a little tease of what this could be. We got some curly, from it looks like to be curly grey hair. We got a t-shirt. Let's have a little look.
And when I hit my 10 out of 20, I'm gonna show it to you. All right. Thank you, Pretty Is as Pretty Does. Thank you so much. It was. Did you really send it to me? Oh my God.
I think she found out who actually sent it as well. Let me see if we can get. Okay, here we go. Here's the reveal.
Oh my God.
Okay, we got like a.
Pretty
we got, like,
Is as Pretty Does.
reveal,
Oh
so
my God.
Future
Thank you
Super chat at
so much. Thank you.
$21.54. Disabled Dandridge might be next.
Uh-oh. Thank you, Smitty. Thank you so much for your 2 bomb. It's finally go.
I wonder if she is gonna get more of them. I wonder if she is gonna like create a little family of these little things in the background. I do wonder that. That Savage. I wonder if she's gonna collect more of them and like make a little LCU family. Make a little family of like people she of the LCU. Yeah.
Or gone, no more cat in heat yelling. Well, if you're gonna hear it, you're gonna hear it at what? 4 a.m. 4 a.m.
So this is because Xylee got removed off Rewind, and she has her own show, which is like I think it's literally just her, and she just talks about stuff. I've never watched the show before, but it's called Lolcow Reaper. Don't know what the whole thing behind that is, but she basically, I think her show is on like at 4 a.m. as well. So Keem did her dirty with that show. Like he really messed her up with the timings on that show. Like she got to really prove herself at a 4 a.m. time slot, because that time slot is no, that's not a good time slot.
Thank you, Future. Thank you so much, Future. Thank you, Pretty. Thank you so. I am dying. Oh, let me heart all these. Hold on a minute. Let me heart them all. Ain't no left behind. Pretty. Oh my God. I bet them things scared the shit out of my granddaughter. When we went to the post office today, she was like, "Oh my God, Momo, what is this?" I even got a video of it. I might upload it. All right. I tell you what, I'll put it in the I'll put it in Discord for all y'all to see my baby. Oh God. That thing scared the hell out of her. Oh, Lord, we got one more, and then I'm going to show it pretty. Oh, there it is, Retro Nick. Ding dong, the witch is dead.
Okay, so we're about to go ahead and see, first of all, what this looks like and who this is. So let me
Retro Nick super chatted $20. Ding dong, the witch is dead.
Hell yeah, she is. You can go see her in the tomb at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Who the hell awake at 4 a.m.? My ass ain't. All right, I told you.
Most of the nights I'm not awake at 4 a.m., but I did catch the odd rewind episode at 4 a.m. my time, because that's how it is.
I would show it at 10. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Y'all ready? Pretty, you gonna be in trouble. You gonna be in so much trouble. I want y'all to look at this. Look. Oh, wait a minute. Let me fix her glasses.
What the fuck? I just got a little glimpse of this. It's
Wait a minute. There it is. There it is.
What the fuck is this? What is this? You got the curly wig right here. I thought it was a grey wig. Is it a grey wig? I don't know, but you got that. You got the little round glasses. you got the t-shirt right there as well. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, Crypt Keeper ass. Look at there, y'all. Oh, Pretty, is you just as mean as I am. I love it. Look at that.
Nata's in the chat. She says, what the fuck is that? I'm thinking the exact same thing. This. And again, the fact, I think she said that, like, I think Savage said that she bought these off like Etsy or something. The fact that somebody set up an Etsy store, designed these things, and then manufactured them and got them out there, crazy. That I have no idea how these are actual in existence.
Oh, Crypt Keeper ass. Look at that shit, bro.
So it is Xylee. It is, because Crypt Keeper, yeah. So it's Xylee.
He look just like her ass. He look just like her. Game!
Star just gifted 1 membership.
Thank you, Big Stars.
I think it is anyway. Unless it's Tina. Although Tina doesn't... Yeah. Okay, I think it's Xylee. I'm pretty certain that it's Xylee.
To the one gifted, thank you so much. I appreciate it. This is awesome, Pretty. I really appreciate it. This is awesome. And they are twins. Look at that.
No, so it's probably a custom. Yeah, no, definitely a custom, because you got the custom t-shirt on it as well and everything. But the fact that these like things are available as like just like an outline, like look at them. Who in their right mind would actually buy one? Other than like a YouTuber or somebody like Savage right here who would buy one of these things for content. Who else is buying one of these just to throw up in the home, just to throw it on like the mantelpiece or something?
There. Uber, look at this. Look at it, Uber. It's Xylee.
Okay, we got the confirmation it's Xylee.
Oh, Crypt Keeper ass.
We got 12 minutes left of the live, so we're going to be on for another 12 minutes, and then we're going to end and redirect. We're going to test out the redirect, see if that actually works. So we've got 12 more minutes, and then I'm going to hit the redirect and see if we can redirect to that premiere.
Woo, Lord. I'm going to get a hair tie and put her hair in a ponytail. I sure am. She going to sit right there beside her brother. Talbert. Look at that.
So we've got Talbot and Xylee.
I want you to look. I gotta keep these things in here because they scare my grandchild. And if the little one comes this way,
again, I'm not surprised. Just the one is terrifying. The fact that there's 2 of these now, the 2 of these have been brought into existence. Terrifying.
Weekend, she really
terrifying shit.
She'll cry. Them things will scare the hell out of her. Hell no, can't be terrifying my babies. One is Tina and the other is Xylee. Perfect. Sherrocks, I've already looked at the ones. There is a blind-headed one. There really is a blind-headed one.
Oh my god. If Savage, if she goes up now on the Queen show and she buys one of these, if she buys one of these and shows it to Tina on the show, that would be hilarious. I'm sorry, that would be hilarious. That would be good content. Do it. I'm a bad influencer.
Look like Tina. I'm not
Big Star
kidding.
just gifted 1 memberships.
And then it would be like a trio. It would be like the 3 together. Although I don't think that'd fit on the little shelf thing right here. Maybe like get a little extender or something. Sit them three together. That'd be great. That'd be hilarious.
Thank you, Big Star, for another gift. Thank you so
She got Xylee dancing up here every time there's a new member.
much.
Dean
Y'all
Strachan became a member. Dean Strachan celebrates 1 month of membership.
Thank you,
LOL.
Dean. I
So
appreciate
funny.
it. Thank
Hey, where my
you.
Discord membership gone mods?
Val! Val's here. Where's Val? Where is Val? Val, you know you could pop up if you want to, girl. Seen them things up close, fugly looking creatures. I know, right? Right?
Literally. That genuinely, if you could think of like the most ugliest shit in the world, that comes to mind. Ugly
Pretty is pretty
motherfucker.
does. Purple heart emoji. Became a member. Pretty is pretty does. Purple heart emoji. Celebrates 9 months of membership.
You gonna be my new
Really
best friend,
couldn't help
Pretty is.
myself. Smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I gotta make sure ain't nobody in members waiting. All right. Nobody in there right now. Okay. I will check it every couple minutes. Okay. If anybody's in there. What's up, Tiffany? What's up, Tiffany? Woo, Lord have mercy. Look at them ugly things. I went from the ducks to this hideous shit. But it's awesome. It's freaking awesome.
Oh my god. These.
Yeah, we need a priest. We need a freaking priest for real.
So we got 9 minutes left of 8 minutes left of the stream now. So I'll watch a little bit more and then we'll wrap up because I've got a couple of little last things to say whilst we wrap up, just about the next stream and just like what I've got planned for the next week, because hopefully we should have some streams next week. But yeah, watch a little bit more and then last 5 minutes I'll explain all of that stuff and we'll sign out.
All right. So,
But whilst we're here, if you haven't already, go ahead and smash a like on the stream. Smash them likes on the stream. Get them likes flowing. And yeah.
we got through that. I thought the big announcement was Savage coming back. Well, you know, should I go ahead and tell you? Should I just go ahead and tell you? I was asked again, but you know, Keem wants Milkers to come back. If Milkers comes back, damn.
See, this is the stuff that I was talking about here with the title a little bit, with like the rumors that were going around that Savage was going to come back to do the Milkers show and come back on Local Milkers and do that show. And that was like kind of a rumor that was going around the LCU, and it was people were picking up on it. Like even Roxy talked about it a little bit on her stream, that it was like a thing, and then people were thinking that Savage was gonna go in and do like a reboot of the Milkers show with Your Mama and not do it with Roxy instead. So that was the whole thing, and now it's actually confirmed that Savage is back, but she's on Queens instead. So a little bit of a bigger show, definitely. Like, because it was always like, I think it was always like the running show order was always, you'd have like Live on top, you'd have Local Live, you'd have Local Rewind as number 2, or Queens as number 2, I think, actually. So you had Queens as number 2, Rewind was number 3, and you had Milkers as number 4. And I think Rewind and Milkers were kind of like switching for the 3rd and 4th spot for a while. And that was like how it was all going. But yeah, that was like a whole thing. So now she's on Queens, which I don't think it's the second biggest show anymore. I do think they have fell a little bit, but I do think that with Tina and Savage, I think they could definitely bring it back up to at least a second spot. Tom said, what are these shows about, Dan? I've never heard of them. So yeah, pretty much, and it all stems from Lolcow Live. So yeah, we're 5 minutes. I'm not going to watch any more of this. So do you know what? I'm going to switch back and we'll get me full screen again, and I'll do a little explanation of this and a little wrap up of the show. So, 1 second. Okay, we're back. So, pretty much, the show stemmed from the main show, which was the first show to come into this, which was Lolcow Live. And obviously, it was the trio show, which had Keemstar, who everybody on the YouTube platform knows Keemstar. You know, very, very successful with Drama Alert. He brought on Boogie2988, who I think you said you knew a little bit of, like you saw some of his older videos and stuff like that. And another YouTuber, Wings of Redemption, who was, again, I don't really know a lot about like the past of Wings and his whole thing, but Wings of Redemption, he kind of got famous for like raging at gaming and stuff like that. So you had like these two main Lolcows, and then they kind of played off Keemstar. So you had Keemstar, which was like the guy who's like pretty much overseeing this, organizing this, and then you have the two Lolcows, and then you have like the whole chemistry of it. And they ended up doing, okay, like we want like a female show of this. So they ended up throwing Tina from the Angry Grandpa show. So obviously you have Angry Grandpa and his son Mike, and Mike got Tina onto that show, and they sort of built that show for Tina essentially. So that was Queens, and then they ended up thinking, okay, we can run with this a bit more. We can evolve this into a bit more of a thing. So now they literally have like an entire complete circuit. So they have a circuit where the shows just feed into each other, and it's like a 24-hour circuit of live shows all the time, like entertainment on everything. And each show has a slightly different thing. Like you have Lolcow Nerds, which is about like your like nerdy stuff. So like, you know, all of that kind of stuff. And then you have like Lolcow Rewind, which is like a rewind show. So it like pretty much recaps everything that's happened throughout the past 24 hours. So like that's kind of a fun show. And then you've got Queens, which is like the female like live, and they have their own dynamic. And then you got Live, which is like the main show, and then a bunch of different shows. Definitely look into it, because I think you can see all the different channels under the Lolcow Live thing. And yeah, all the different shows have their own little thing. They've introduced some new shows, actually, which I'm going to do something about the new shows very, very soon. And I'm going to do another stream about them new shows as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We've got 2 minutes left. So pretty much the next stream, I'm going to cover Wings of Redemption quitting Lolcow Live. Apparently there's some videos about it and some stuff. So I'm going to react to that in the next stream. And then I think after the stream after that, I'm going to look at the new Queens potentially. So that's kind of what we got going on for the next couple of streams. So more kind of like reaction stuff, because I can't do like particularly much IRL like type content and be out and about and all of that kind of stuff yet. So we are definitely working towards that, but yeah, that's kind of the goal going forward. But we're working towards doing that. But at this point, we're gonna keep tabs on the LCU and do a little bit of reporting as such, reporting, looking, reacting, all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, that is pretty much the show right here. I didn't really plug it very well in the last show, but we have our own merchandise out right now to celebrate 10 years of the YouTube channel, 10 years of DanBYT Official. So if you want to support the channel, if you want to get something pretty cool, Merch link is in the description for all of that. We're pretty much going to wrap up the show now because we've got a minute. I'm going to redirect you to a video which I'm premiering on the channel. So we got the video premiering on the channel. I'm going to test out redirects for the first time. So we're going to redirect to that right now. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Again, I want to thank everybody in the chat for the support. I want to thank in particular Lady 7up for dropping the 10 bomb on the stream. Thank you all so much for the support. And I'll see you all in the next live. And yeah, see you guys in the next live. Take it easy and peace. Let's go. Peace out, guys.
Yeah. Stream King flexing, pressing record, no stressing. Frame tight, focus sharp, never second guessing. Live stream heat, no edit confession. Chat lit, crazier than a Shark Tank session. Lighting up the feed, living in a stream dream. Challenges supreme, making moves on the live screen. Climbing views taller than a skyscraper beam. Ruler of the web, yet a Stream King gleam. Timer set, blindfolded while the stakes peak. Spicy noodle sweat running, voice getting weak. Ice bath, cold words freeze mid-speak. Content so fire, it trends every week. Lighting up the feed, living in a stream dream. Challenges supreme, making moves on the live screen. Climbing views taller than a skyscraper beam. Ruler of the web, yet a Stream King gleam. Super chat rings, audience full of kings. Comment section buzzing, making viral wings. Challenges click, grip tighter like slings. Epic every stream, crowds flocking like spring. 24-hour grind, pulling stunts untamed. Duct tape to the wall, yet they all know my name. Enemies try to troll, but they softer than fame. This the marathon throne, and I run this game. Yeah. Skyscraper beam, ruler of the web, yet a Stream King gleam. Yeah. Super chat rings, Audi when still the kings. Spicy noodle sweat, running, voice getting weak. Ice bath, cold words freeze mid-speak. Content so fire, it trends every week. 24-hour grind, pulling stunts untamed. Duct tape to the wall, yet they all know my name. Enemies try to troll, but they softer than fame. This the marathon throne, and I run this game. Yeah. 24-hour grind, pulling stunts untamed. Duct tape to the wall, yet they all know my name. Enemies try to troll, but they softer than fame. This the marathon throne, and I run this game. Yeah. I run this game.